Behind every successful man, there is a woman. That's not true. Who was the woman behind Jesus Christ? Who was the woman behind Paul? The Bible says, a man's enemy shall be those of his household. David's enmity at home did not stop his ministry. There are people, bad marriage is the reason they couldn't have a ministry. They think that is praiseworthy. So, Pastor, you don't understand. Behind every successful man, there is a woman. That's not true. I mean, you know it's not true. Who was the woman behind Jesus Christ? Who was the woman behind Paul? If we want to encourage women, this is not the right way to encourage them. So you think Mercy is playing football because of the wife? Or maybe they should explain this woman. Are they talking about the mother? Even the mother is a wrong statement. Because some people, the day they were born is the day the mother died. And they became great. Maybe they should say that behind some successful men, behind some, you can't say behind every. Every means every. So who is behind Pope John Paul? When he also did great ministry, who was behind him? In fact, when you become a student of biographies, you realize that very few successful people have credit for their wives. Very few. In fact, marriage is opposed to greatness. Everything you have to do to become great is very uncomfortable to marriage. Marriage means stay home. Let's see ourselves every day. Greatness means go out, be out there every day. That's the contrast. So it's good. Marriage is great, but it is not the reason for the success of people. It may be the reason for the success of some people. For instance, some people are great because of their school teachers. But we can't say that behind every success is because of a school teacher. How many of you will go back to school and thank all your teachers? Chances are you will thank some. So don't say that because I have bad marriage, I can't have good ministry. It's not true. Ministry is an outflow of a man's intimacy with God. And the Bible says a man that is not married is more likely to be closer to God than the man that is married. Why? Closeness to God can be opposed to it. If you want to follow me, you must hate your father, your mother, your wife, your children, your very self. Listen, if you study the thing carefully, great pastors have great wives who accepted to be wrong for the ministry. What does it mean? Accepted that he can go out for 1 month and come back and I'll still take care of the children. Accepted that the work you are doing is not bringing much, but if I have a little, I will support the home. When you read biographies, at least let's start with Kwame Nkrumah. I've read Kwame Nkrumah's biography. The title is Ghana, the autobiography of Kwame Nkrumah. There was no credit of all the things he did by his wife. It's not in the book. But Kwame Nkrumah is a great man. Why is Fatia Nkrumah not mentioned? But Nkrumah mentioned a man who took bomb to die for him, Google bombing. One soldier from the north took it for Kwame Nkrumah so that Kwame Nkrumah didn't die. He sacrificed his life for him. How many of you heard that a wife died for the husband before? So when they say behind the success of every man there is a woman, is a lie. They should rather say that behind the success of some men there are some women. That one there is true. Because the way that sister took care of that brother and has polished the brother like that, you owe your life to her.